These problems will you will see on your test tomorrow. So make sure we get them written down and make sure we have an idea of what's going on. Number one says that angle DFG and angle JKL are complementary. The measure of angle DFG equals x plus 2, and the measure of angle JKL equals x minus 8. Find the measure of each angle. If we're talking about complementary angles, that means that we are looking at 90 degrees. So if I have angle DFG plus angle JKL, they would equal 90 degrees because of complementary angles. So substituting in, JKL is x minus 8, DFG is x plus 2. If we add them together, they will equal 90 degrees. Solving for x, we're going to combine like terms. Add, so 2x equals 96. Divide, so x is equal to 48. Now, did it ask us to solve for x? No. It said find the measure of each angle. So that means that we have to plug x back in. So x here would be 48 plus 2. So that means the measure of angle DFG equals 50. And then the measure of angle JKL equals 48 minus 8, which is 40. Just a quick check, 50 plus 40 does give me 90. Number 2, very similar, except it says angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. Measure of angle 1 is x minus 12. Measure of angle 2 equals x plus 76. Find the measure of each angle. Well, if they are supplementary angles, that means that angle 1 plus angle 2 would equal 180. Substitute in x minus 12 plus x plus 76 equals 180. We're going to add the two angles, and they will equal 180 since they are supplementary. Solve the equation for x. So x and x is 2x plus 64, combining 76 and negative 12, and that all equals 180. Subtract 64 from both sides. So 2x is equal to 116 divided by 2. X is equal to 58. Once again, it doesn't ask for us to solve for x, it asked us to solve for the measure of each angle. So we're going to have to plug in again. So I'm going to go right here, 58 minus 12. That is the measure of angle 1, so the measure of angle 1 is equal to 46. And 58 plus 76 is 134, and that's the measure of angle 2. Once again, a quick check, 46 and 134 does give us 180. Number 3. That's supposed to say find the value. I don't know where it went to, but it says find the value of x. So I can write it up there. Value of x. That looks awful. But looking for the value of x. Notice that these two angles are vertical. Vertical angles are congruent. So therefore 6x minus 3 is equal to 5x plus 13. Solving the equation, x equals 16. Number 4, find the values of the variables. That's what it's supposed to say up here. That 2 got cut off. Notice that once again I have vertical angles, and we know that vertical angles are congruent, so 2x plus 1 equals 111. So solving, 2x is equal to 110, x equals 55. Now we also have to solve for y, and if we notice y, this angle here and this angle of 111, they form this line. And two angles, adjacent angle, well, they don't have to be adjacent, but two angles that form a line are said to be supplementary. So 3y plus 11 equals 180. So solving for y, I have to move the 111 across. So 3y is equal to 69. Dividing by 3, y is equal to 23. And number 5 and 6 are a bit of review from the previous couple of weeks, but they're very important for us to recall and remember. Can't lose these. Number 5, it says if EF equals 2x minus 8, FG equals 3x minus 17, and the whole thing, EG, is 25, find the values of x, EF, and FG. The diagram is not to scale, or the drawing is not to scale. We know that if I add these two segments, they will equal the whole thing. So from here we combine like terms. 2x and 3x is 5x. Negative 8 and a negative 17 gives us 25. That equals 25. Moving across, 5x is equal to 50. So x equals 10. That's x. Notice it tells us to find the values of x. We've got that one taken care of. EF. Well, EF is 2 times x minus 8. So 20 minus 8 gives us 12. So we've got that one. And it asked us to find FG. FG is 3 times x minus 17. So 30 minus 17 gives us 13, and that is FG. So notice we've solved for all three things. We wanted to find x, EF, and FG. And the last one, whoops, number 6, tells me that ray MO bisects angle LMN. It's a little bunched up right there. So this ray divides this angle into 2 equal parts. So if I need to, go ahead and mark that. Those are congruent. Now LMO is 6x minus 28, and NMO equals 2x plus 32. Solve for x and find, notice what it's asking, find the measure of LMN. So we're looking for LMN. So once we find x, we can't just plug it in and be done, because we want to find the measure of the whole angle. Well, in order to find x, since the ray bisects, and to bisect an angle is to cut it into 2 equal parts, we would set them equal to each other. So I'm going to move across. I have 4x. I'm going to move this one across. That gives me addition of that. So what is that? 60. Division by 4, x equals 15. But it wants to know the value of x and the measure of LMN. So 2 ways I can do this. One, I can say 6 times 15 minus 28, and I can add that to itself, or I can add it to this one, That will get me the whole angle. I don't like this. If you like this, go for it. Me personally, I'm going to look at one of my equations. I'm going to choose one of them. I'm going to solve it. Whatever I get for it, I am going to multiply it times 2. Since they are equal, that's the way I would do that. So that gives us 2 times 15 is 30 plus 32. That's 62. And this should have been brought down every time. Sorry. So now 62 times 2 gives us 124. So the measure of LMN is of 124 degrees. If you work this out, you still get the same value. I can do that if I need to. Here's 30 plus 32 plus, actually, the negative of 8. And what is that, 90? So 90 minus 28 is 62. Plus 30 plus 32. Add all that up, 124. Same answer, 2 different processes. Whichever one works best for you. So that concludes week number 4 startup.